that flame deflector, and we scrub. That's automatic scrub for
Did
the
I
day.
make it?
Oh, there's our TVC, our thrust vector control checkout. It's got a
Oh
little
my
bit of a wiggle
goodness.
there
All right.
on those inner
Here we
Raptor
go.
engines, those 13 inner ones, which are going to be used for that boost back burn.
Yeah,
And the
no
landing
scrub.
burn. So
This
cool to
is
see those.
this is
Yeah.
I know this is the
I love
most
that
nick of
shot. We don't
time
have that on Falcon. It's
I
just so
have
cool to
ever
see
been.
really the business end of the Super Heavy booster.
Holy smokes. Okay, I have no tea. I have no nothing. I literally just blew in. All right. Let's see this thing.
10 seconds away from that
Hey,
T-minus
Buck.
40 hold. We'll see.
Hopefully you guys can hear me. I did this all so fast. I have no tea. I have no nothing. I'm thoroughly unprepared for this launch, but
All right, we are going to hold at T-minus 40. We're watching the temperatures on the ship right now for the ship fuel.
Good to see you too. Yeah, sorry for the last minute. Oh my goodness.
Sounds like they're working through that. We might be able to release that hold shortly.
It looks way better out there. It looks way less cloudy, misty.
All right, sounds like we're going to be able to reset
Steven,
those holds, not tracking any other holds.
I am so last minute with all this stuff.
And clock is rolling.
I don't know how you guys put up with me.
And the clock is rolling once again. We're now T-minus 30 seconds till the liftoff of the flight of Starship.
We're doing it? We're really doing it this time?
Our flight director, Joe Schleicher, today is go for launch.
Okay.
Let's listen in as he takes us through the final seconds of the count.
Here we go, team.
T-minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pitching that range.
Go, go, go. Oh, wow. I feel like we just lost a drone. Oh my goodness. Look at it.
All right, we're a little over 40 seconds.
I prefer
a little
the
over
shots
40 seconds into the flight. We are seeing 33 out of 33 Raptor engines ignited.
Liking that.
Boosters pushing us downrange over the Gulf. Next milestone coming up in just under 10 seconds is going to be max Q, that max aerodynamic pressure.
Max Q.
All right, so we're through max Q. That's the heaviest stresses it's kind of seeing on the way up. Wow, that was pretty incredible.
I'm still recovering. That was amazing. Beautiful views of the vehicle on ascent.
I love this one. This is my favorite one.
From the
I know.
launch tower.
I don't. I'm like.
Next thing coming up is hot staging. So we're going to look for 6 engines to ignite on ship.
Hey,
while
Jay,
we're still
barely.
attached to the top of the booster.
Did I start this stream a minute before launch?
We'll see all but those 3 center engines shut down on booster.
One day I'll get my act together and be prepared and have everything. And it's just, that day is not today.
We're hearing the initial call that we are go for booster catch back here at the launch tower.
Oh, yes, please. That's why I'm here.
Coming up now on hot staging, the ship's engines will ignite while still attached to the Super Heavy booster, and also while Super Heavy
booster. Are they also
booster
still going to try and catch ship today? Because I missed all the preamble today. That's still the plan, yeah?
The clamps holding the 2 stages together are going to release, and Starship second stage engines will
booster
ignite.
Engine cut off. Ship engine startup. Stage separation.
I cut it stupidly close. I cut it. I know it was a whole day today. I'm not going to bore you guys
There
with
we
it, but I
go.
barely got here. So
Ship engines, all 6 Raptors ignited.
no.
We're doing that
Oh,
boost
okay.
back
Are they
burn.
just going to dump
Looks
ship
like
back in
we
the
got
Indian Ocean
11
again?
of the 13 that we command for
Go for
that.
booster
So
return.
that's going to start sending the booster back. We are still go for booster return, even with 2 Raptors out during that boost back. We can do a full duration one. But
chamber push is nominal.
looks like we got a ship, 6 engines heading into space. And then we got a booster hopefully on our way back to Starbase. How's everything going in Hawthorne, Chris?
Everything is looking good. The crowd eagerly followed that ascent and now watching the booster coming back. So as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen here, that is ship continuing. And that's a great view of ship continuing on its way to space. They're looking, that's inside the camera, inside the aft skirt, looking at the Raptor vacuum and the sea level engines, the sea level ones there in the center of your screen under our T+ clock. You can see our boost back burn. We're down to 3 engines on the boost back burn. And you can see ship on the right-hand side of that telemetry with 6 engines lit, continuing its ascent to orbit already over 100 kilometers in altitude. The booster 87 kilometers in altitude and continuing its trek right now back to the landing site.
I thought they were planning to do it on Monday,
There's
but they changed their mind.
And we just heard a good call out for boost back shutdown. The next thing we should see on our screen is the separation of the hot stage from the Super Heavy booster. We jettisoned that because we do not need it for the landing, but on future iterations of the Super Heavy, that hot stage ring will be incorporated into the booster and we will get it back. But for today, you can see it on the right-hand side of your screen there, just separating off from the right-hand side of the booster. You can also see the booster doing its liquid oxygen dump there, which is exactly what we would expect for it to do as the booster gets itself configured for the landing gear. Now, meanwhile, Starship will continue to coast after it reaches orbit for about 40 minutes or so up to an altitude of 214 kilometers, but it's still got a ways to go there, currently accelerating past 7,500 kilometers per hour there in velocity. And just look at those great views of the booster coming back. The Gulf coastline there just looks absolutely gorgeous.
Starship is on a nominal trajectory.
And there we hear nominal trajectories all around. And Dan and Kate, we're at 5 minutes, 15 seconds here into the flight. Everything looking good for the Super Heavy and for Starship today.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What's it like there at Starbase as we get ready to catch?
It was incredible, Chris, to be able to see the mock diamonds with my own eyes. That was amazing. We are standing by for return of booster back to the launch tower. We have heard that we are go for the catch of the booster.
Yeah, this coming from one of our long-range tracking cameras, we're able to see the hot stage separate and fly away. So coming up in just about 30 seconds, we're going to look for the landing burn. We're going to command those 13 inner and middle ring engines to turn on. 13 initially, they bleed off all of that velocity as we're slowing down from supersonic speeds, eventually moding down to only 3 engines for that precision flight into the tower.
Now, booster using its 4 hypersonic grid fins to help guide itself through this atmospheric entry back for its precision landing at the launch site. Once again, we're going to ignite first the center 13 engines. We should see that.
There we go. There we go.
Engines and startup.
This is going to come down to 3 engines as the booster slows down for its
Oh, come on, straighten us. We're very crooked. Aren't we very crooked? Boom. No? Oh!
What an incredible sight to see the Super Heavy booster gliding down into the chopstick arms once again.
Amazing. Oh, it looked really crooked to me. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That will never get old.
No, it won't. I don't know. It was just, maybe it was the angle where it was. It just looked like it came in.
For that landing burn, booster still able to make its way.
Oh, it's such an angle.
With that final precision burn on the 3 engines in for the tower catch. So booster caught.
Landing.
Meanwhile, keeping an eye on ship. Still got 6 Raptors
booster's
burning.
smoky
Those
today,
are going to
guys.
continue.
Look how smoky.
For about another minute until we'll get to the Starship engine cutoff. really cool view. Again, a million shout outs to all of
True.
our avionics
7
team
minutes.
who
That's
make these
I mean,
cameras possible
it's
for us.
crazy.
That's looking right down inside essentially the skirt area of ship, where you can see a pretty good view of all 6 Raptors, especially those 3
Whew.
inner ones, one of which we're going to hopefully
It gives me the
relight
chills.
a little
Oh
bit
my
later.
gosh.
And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing
Yeah,
attitude
I get
control
that. I
of
guess I
the
just
ship.
thought compared to the other 2, the other 2 that I've seen before, it just felt like it was coming in at more of an angle, but maybe it was just the angle of the camera. It just looked really crooked, and I was like, oh no. Oh man.
Ship
Oh,
is
that's
yet
not good.
saved.
That's not part of the plan. Is that part of the plan?
So we're still getting video down from the ship. You can see we've lost several engines and we've lost attitude
Oh,
control
oh
of the
no.
vehicle.
Oh, look at the spinny. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gonna be it. Oh. Oh.
So we'll continue to stick with it.
For
Oh
those
my
of you
God,
that
look at it all being,
have
look how spinny
For
it
those of you
is.
that just
Bottom right.
recently joined us, we had a successful liftoff of the 8th test flight of Starship, followed by a successful stage separation. We saw the booster, actually, you can see it just behind us here. The booster had a successful catch back at the tower. Unfortunately, it seems as though we lost the attitude control of the ship. We are standing by as we listen in with the teams on the nets to understand what information we're able to provide you. We will provide that as soon as we are able, but it's pretty incredible to take a moment and see the booster just behind us. Certainly a different view than last time.
And at this point, we've essentially lost contact with the ship. We're no longer receiving telemetry at this moment. So we were only about 20 seconds away or so from the end of that ship ascent burn. We saw several of the engines start to cut out. Once you lose enough of those center engines, you're going to lose attitude control. And so we did see the ship start to go into a spin. And at this point, we have lost contact with the ship.
I don't remember seeing it
we're going to
spin
listen in
though
for a
like
little
that
bit. Just
before. I
think
feel
it's
like
pretty
ship
obvious we're not going to
7
continue
just
the rest of the
went
mission
out on
today,
us,
but
right? I don't remember any
just give
spinning.
us a couple more minutes. We'll bring you more information as it comes in.
Yeah, that seems to be the sticking point with this. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think someone's going to get a fireworks show. I mean, I know this is the deal. I know this is how they're going to keep it a rating, but it must, I wouldn't say frustrating, but it's, like you guys are saying, booster, we're like 3 for 3, and it's not turning out to be that way with ship right now. I mean, somebody somewhere I feel like is going to get a light show, right? Booster's like, I did my job. Sorry, ship. Sorry, you're the bad sibling. Sorry. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it felt different. I just don't remember the spinorama last time that this one was. I mean, yes and no. I mean, obviously we want the full thing, but I feel like seeing the booster land now, even 3 times out, I'm like pretty happy. I feel like it'd be a bummer if neither happened. Then you're just like, oh, well, all right. Anyway, Yeah. It's tough for them. I mean, it's tough. I guess we don't know. We won't know what happened. We won't know what happened with Ship till we know what happened with Ship, but yeah, I'm sure it's frustrating. I really want tea, you guys. I'm so sad I don't have any tea right now. Yeah, who knows? I know. That's the thing where I'm just like, at least, you got that going
All
for
right,
you.
so coming back with you real quick. So can confirm we did lose contact with the ship. Unfortunately, this happened last time too, so we've got some practice at this now.
Oh,
We've
okay.
got a lot of measures in place, like debris response areas where we coordinate very closely with air traffic control. We have a lot of measures put before we ever launch a rocket to make sure that we're keeping the public safe. Those worked last time, and they're actively in work right now. So just to recap real quick, everything we saw, we lifted off right at the top of our window, essentially at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Booster was able to get us all the way up into space, made its way back here. It's sitting on the tower right behind us, our third ever catch. Starship ignited all 6 of its Raptor engines. It was just about 20 or 30 seconds away. We'll get exact times
Ugh.
from the end of its ascent burn when we started to see some engines go out on Ship, eventually lost attitude control, and then lost contact with the ship shortly after. So obviously a lot to go through, a lot to dig through.
Yeah.
We're going to go right at it. The primary reason we do these flight tests is to learn. We have some more to learn about this vehicle, but we're going to be right back here in the not too distant future, and we're going to get a ship to space.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We fly to learn, and we're learning a lot. And as is the case with developmental programs such as the Starship program, progress isn't always linear. So at this point, we're going to close out our webcast for the day. But before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to our viewers, of course, as well as our partners, both here in Cameron County and around the world. Now, once we know more about the mission today, we'll provide you with updates on SpaceX.com.
6 weeks?
As
I feel
well
like it's every
as
6
at
weeks
SpaceX on
we
X.
gather together and
As
do
always,
this. I feel like
thanks
that's
for
how it's
watching,
been
and
going.
we'll see you next time.
I have to turn this off. I can hear this. You guys can't hear this. Oh my gosh, go away. See you all in 2 weeks. I mean, I'll see you guys in 6 weeks. I feel like it's every 6 weeks that this happens. I don't want to be spoiled and be like, oh, it's a bummer. Sucks, because like we're seeing magical things happening. But I mean, the last one was mid-January, second week of January, something mid-January, right? So I feel, and it's early March. So, okay. I mean, in a month, maybe? I don't know. Thanks for stopping by, Busy Billy. Oh, okay. Oh, well, welcome, Jay. I thought you have been here before for lives. Welcome. Yeah, they'll get there. I mean, yeah, whatever the booster. Again, I feel like the booster's the good sibling right now. The booster's like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, Chip. So sorry. Hey, kid, no worries. Was it the 19th? Okay. Yeah. So I'll see you guys. I mean, I'm sure other things will happen, but yeah, I would probably be back maybe mid-April, maybe something like that. So yeah, 3 catches is pretty awesome. All right, well, that was not bad. Booster catch. It's nice way to have my afternoon. I'm gonna go make some tea. Hopefully the FAA will cooperate. Thanks for stopping by. Super last minute, no preparation at all, but thanks for stopping by, guys. And yeah, let's watch the next one on tax day. Do I hate that? I don't know if I hate that. It might give me something to look forward to. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by.